What's up? Welcome or welcome back to another bullet journal video. My name is Kirsten, and today I will be showing you 12 different types of weekly spreads for the B5 size notebook. Some of these layouts can also be used in an A5 size, so if that is your size of preference, then I do hope you stick around. Now, I've started using the B5 for my planning and tracking earlier this year, and I absolutely love how much space is in this notebook and how much space I have to play around with. But I can also totally understand that this is a very intimidating size, so yeah, hopefully this video will help you in your B5 journey. Some of these spreads might seem a bit familiar because they aren't very exciting, but I wanted to include them anyway so you can have a look at how they will turn out in B5. This is the notebook from Notebook Therapy Dolphin Days in B5 size, and the dimensions are a bit off in this one because this has uneven document spaces, and I don't know if that's the standard for the Notebook Therapy notebooks. I probably should go check that out in the notebooks that I have. Oh well. I do know Archer and all notebooks have even numbered document spaces, so for this video we are going to pretend that these are even. But yeah, let's get on with the show and tell. I've set these up off camera because me punching and drawing a bunch of lines is not very fascinating, and this video would also become very long if I did that. So these are set up off camera, and well, don't get scared. There is a lot happening in the first few spreads because I do like to try out different things. I very much like to include trackers on my dailies because you get everything for a week at a glance, and yeah, I think it's fun. And because the B5 has so much size, you can definitely do that very well in a B5, or at least I can. Anyway, I'm just gonna go over all the sections and explain to you what they are. Pretty self-explanatory, I guess. A little doodle. We have a monthly calendar here. We have the large running to-do list here. Now, if you are not familiar with the large running to-do list, I suggest checking out the video that Elizabeth from Plant-Based Bride made a while ago, where she explains it very thoroughly, and I definitely could not do a better job explain it. I could show you maybe in a little bit, depends on how long this video will be, but I love the running to-do list, and yeah. So the running to-do list, underneath it I made a section for the habits, so you can just write down your habits here, and you can cross off or make a little circle on each day that you do certain habit. We have a sleep tracker here, and I've added these numbers 5 to 8 for the hours of sleep. Anything below that would be pretty unhealthy if that was your average sleep, but I know some people don't need a lot of sleep. I personally need about 7 to 7.5 hours of sleep to consider it a good night's sleep. But yeah, so you can just make a line here for the hours, and then you can score your sleep as well on the boxes here with the colors that I've created down here. Happy to very, very sad, because you could sleep 7 hours total and then wake up 15 times, and that would for me be a crappy night. A productivity tracker, motivation and energy, and you can also just jot a line or make a line from top to bottom on how to rate how your productivity was for the day, how your motivation was, or how your energy was. Because energy and sleep, you can have a great sleep and still feel zonked. So I think energy is a very important one to track. At least I like to track my energy. But yeah. Over on this side we have the events section. So we have there's a box for each day of the week and one extra for a little note section. These are 9 by 14 dot grid spaces. And here we have a boot tracker. So anything you have going on for a day specific, you can just write down here. And all the things you want to do, you can write them there. And that's the first week done. We have number 2. We've changed things around a little bit here. The monthly title, the mini calendar, the little doodle, the running to-do list. Here we have a section for notes and groceries, but you can just, erase that little line and have a large section for notes. We have our events section, boxes for events here. These are again 9 by 14 dot grid spaces. And we have a habit tracker down here. Sleep, productivity, energy, motivation trackers here, again with the hours and the scoring. The low color coding system and a mood tracker. And, you could do this with any theme, or you can just keep it very minimal. But that's week number 2. Week number 3, we have a more horizontal style for your events. We have a big section for your notes here. The habit tracker here, and you have to flip your page and you can just write down and cross off the running to-do list. Again, like I said, these are for the events or any daily information you want to write down. You can do that here. These are a bit bigger. These are 8 by 20 dot grid spaces. We have the monthly title page, the mini calendar, a sleep, energy, productivity, and again productivity tracker, because we want to be really productivity. We want to have a high product, whatever, you know what I mean, motivation, that's what it should be. And down here we have the mood tracker. I'm sorry, brain fart. Can I say fart on YouTube? The little color coding system, and I do like how this looks. I definitely am going to try this one myself at some point. Moving on, the fourth weekly setup. Thought it'd be fun to play around with the layout a little bit here. We have a section for notes, the habits, the monthly calendar. We have a little mood tracker here. We have a large section for events here. Now, the weekend is in one box, and I know a lot of people don't like this. I personally don't really like to have it in one box because my weekends are always packed with things to do. I don't have a social life. I don't have a life. So I work full time. So on the weekends, I have all the household chores that I need to get done. So one box for the whole weekend would not be right for me, but I know some people don't mind to have them in one box, so that's why I included it here. You could also just make a line down here if that helps. Again, a running to-do list here, and the other trackers: sleep, productivity, energy, and motivation, and a color coding system that I forgot to fill in. But that's it for this weekly setup. And here we have week number 5. We have the monthly calendar and title. We have a mood tracker here, the color coding system, the running to-do list, and underneath it again the habit tracker, the different kind of trackers that could look fun, and you could really see at a glance how things correlate with each other. And here we have horizontal events section, and these just take up the entire page. So if the horizontal way or style is has your preference, this could work for you. Or you want to journal that a little bit, that could work for you. I think these are 6 down, and these are a little bit bigger because I split them up for the weekend. So moving on, this is probably one of the most well-known layouts for bullet journals. It's the 8 spaces. Not a lot happening here. This layout, though, and especially in the BUK5, could work very well with time blocking. If you would make a line down each of these dailies, you could make the hour or write down the hours in here, and you can just time block whenever you want to do something. I think this sort of layout lends itself perfectly for that. Other than that, not much to tell about this notebook, about this layout, but I figured I would include it so you could see how this very familiar layout would look in a B5. I mean, look at how much space that has. That's insane. Moving on, we have this one, a vertical layout again. I used this space for the fun little doodles. We have a section for to-dos here, additional notes, and we have the event section here. If you do want to space things out a bit, here's all the things you can write down that you want to do that week, and here you can write down, you know, whenever you have events or appointments or social things that people seem to do. Yeah. This one I didn't do, I didn't fill this part in because either you could like make doodles here, or you could still do trackers here, or you could use this for your notes. I did them up here, a small little section for notes, the little events boxes on the sides. You could also push them that way and have the empty space on the sides and just use that as decoration. But yeah, let's see, 2 seconds, and here we are back. But could be fun to, you know, just make yourself a little washi border. How pretty is this washi tape, by the way? Oh, it's so cute. So yeah, you could just choose those there and, you know, dress up your layout a little bit or keep it very minimal. And moving on to the next one. If you are, I kind of love this layout because there's just so much space. I know I forgot to write down the days of the week here, but I hope that this is pretty self-explanatory. Anyway, we have a section for notes here, and then we have all this space for all your to-dos. So if you are, you know, if you have a lot going on, maybe this works for school. If you have like all the assignments, you think you won't need to read, this space could really, or this layout could really be helpful. I kind of like this layout. I definitely am going to try this. So yeah, but it's not very exciting to look at maybe, but I do think it's a very handy layout. And these are 10 by 35 dot grid spaces. I forgot to write that down in a few others. But if you do want to know the dot grid spaces of the other layouts that I've mentioned, please let me know in the comments down below, and I'll start counting again. This one, another fun layout, I think. Just fun because of the boxes have these rounded corners, and it just makes a spread look completely different again. We have the daily boxes here. We have a section for notes, to-dos and notes here. The meeting calendar. You know, you could make this a little bit smaller, add some decoration. You can make these a little bit smaller, add some decoration. But these are 15 by 15, and I definitely like this layout. Another very interesting layout. I decided to use a Dutch door layout in this one. I thought that would be fun. If you still run out of space, you know, on your dailies in a B5 size, Dutch doors is the way to go. We have a mini calendar here. We have your running to-do list down here. And these are your daily boxes here. A separate one for notes. We can track our habits here, our sleep, and score it, the productivity, motivation, energy, and we have a little mood tracker here. So much space. You can do everything and anything with a Dutch door, and I thought it would be fun to add the trackers to this one. And you can also just add some decoration here to finish it up. So yay, Dutch door. Definitely have to use this one time. I like it. So I think that, yeah, the next one is the last one of this video already, and this is about as minimal as you can get. You can do anything with this, but let me show you what I've created. This is what I would like to call a freestyle layout. And how this would work is you just write down, you know, anything that is going on this week in here, at the dates, you know, anything you want to do, you just write down here. Now let's see how I would do that. Go away, pens. Let me pull you down a little bit. So here's how you could use this. Let's see, we want to vacuum. Do not mind my normal handwriting, it is crap. We need to get our hair done, and we have to call people so we can be sociable. We need to film, groceries, and all the other things. That's blah blah, don't mind that. And you can just, you know, keep writing until you're done dumping everything you want to do that week. And then what you want to do is freestyle it. So make a line and just go Monday, and Monday is the 21st March 2022, and that's it. And whenever you do something, you write it down here. If you have a hair appointment, hair, write it down. If you want to do your groceries, write it down. Let's see, our groceries, spelling is hard, and so on and so on. And when you're done with that day, maybe you want to start here. Cute. And go Tuesday. This also gives you a lot of space to maybe do some daily journaling. You know, add some decoration, add photo, make a memories page. Freestyle it. You know, try something that. Here we are back zoomed out a little bit again. But yeah, this sort of layout, if you feel very confined, or if you don't want to set up things too far in advance, or, you know, if you don't like to use the boxes because you feel confined, this is sort of how you could try and make your dailies. Just keep going. You know, if the page isn't full, doesn't matter. Continue with this week under here, or go to the next page and leave the rest blank for doodles. The freestyle. So yeah, that's it for all these layouts. I'm just gonna go find the first one again and show you them all again real quick. Where are you? I think this is, yep, that's it. So week 1, 2, number 3. I really like this, sorry. Admiring my own work. Number 4. I do really like this. I do like the layout. I just need to do something with that weekend. Number 5. Yeah, I'm not gonna count anymore. The next one. The very simple one, but you know, it gives you a lot of space. So if the freestyle does still feel intimidating, try this. And here we have another pretty basic one with plenty of space down here as well as up here. Just cut the page in half. You could also flip them up, you know, whatever works for you. This one, space for decoration or trackers. This one, also again a lot of space for all the things you want to do. One of my personal favorites. Definitely need to try this. Absolutely going to try this. The Dutch door layout. I'm gonna try to see if I could do a Dutch door layout with monthly trackers. That could be interesting. So yeah, definitely gonna try that out for some time. So watch out for that video. And the Freestyle. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope these layouts helped you, inspired you, and if you are going to try out some of these, please tag me in your photos on Instagram. I would love to see how you do some of these in your notebook. And yeah, if you have any questions about these setups or about, you know, any of the dimensions, let me know. And if you have any other questions about bullet journaling or the notebook or anything else, you know, just drop them in the comments down below. Like this video with these little things, and don't forget to subscribe. And I hope to see you again very soon for my April plan with me. Should be up sometime next week. Thank you. Bye, guys.